Hi, this is Brian. First off, I want to apologize for the ScreenFlow demo watermark. ScreenFlow doesn't work on OS X Lion, and I didn't want to pay to upgrade. So, besides the point, Drupal 7 drop-down menus driving me nuts, almost to the point where I just want to quit Drupal altogether. However, I did find a way to make Drupal 7 main menu have drop-down links with nice menus. For whatever reason, it wasn't sort of easy to find out. I just figured out a solution. I thought I would throw together a quick video. I'll probably go pretty quickly through this as I may have to update this later. First thing you want to do is get a Drupal 7 site installed. I think at this current date it's 2011 August. Running Drupal 7.7. Go ahead and get that installed and going. In this particular instance, I took the Bardic theme and I dragged a copy of that into my Sites All Themes. And I'm doing a sub-theme, renamed it to Gardens, which is the thing I'm making, and just made sure to update the gardens.info. The .info file needs to match the theme name, etc. And I really don't want this to be a tutorial on sub-theming. Just so you know, what I'm working with is basically just a copy of the Bartik main theme. So I've got that installed and ready to go. Well, what you're going to want to do is go ahead and download nice menus and go ahead and install that module. And then from there, you're going to want to at least have a couple of menus set up. And I do here, I have an About Us is the parent with a couple of children, community, and our team. And that is in place, and make sure you have that set up. And just double check to make sure I didn't do any settings. Like I said, I was just playing with, so I'm going to go to the modules. I've got menu block export, and nice menus set up. Let me just see if I had any settings. Use JavaScript total number. I've got that set to 2. Mouse delay. I haven't really played with these, to be honest, so these settings are probably things I would want to look into. And it looks like these are part of another additional Superfish module, so don't really know much about that. Maybe I can post an update if I learn more. Okay, this is where it gets a little bit confusing. I've got, like I said, nice menus installed. And this is my main navigation. As you can see, there's no drop down. Like I said, I'm going to go sort of fast. So basically, if I hop into my sub-theme here, and I pull open page.tpl.php, go ahead and pull this down here. I'm not working locally, I'm just working on a stage site right now, so I can make edits without a problem. So I'm going to scroll down pretty quickly, and you can see here, line 125, you'll see this is where, and I don't know much PHP, so forgive me, but this is where the PHP main menu, this is basically this chunk here from like 127 to 138 is spitting out the primary links. We need to change that from spitting out the primary links to split out the nice menu links. I did find a nice blog post, advanced theming with functions documentation. This is node drupal.org/node/240831, and if we scroll down just a bit, there's this comment here by MRAD Cliff. Thank you. This is the code that we're going to do. Basically, we're going to switch out the main menu call with this call. So I'm going to copy and paste this. And like I said, line 127 to line 138, we're going to change that. And I'm going to copy and paste in this code, and probably could look a little bit nicer. Okay, something along those lines. So now I've got that updated PHP in from that post. We'll go ahead and upload that. Head on over here, give this a refresh, and you can see my menus flopped. It took the nice styling that I had and replaced this with the nice menu styling. So I go up and I'm using Firefox, and I pull up Firebug. I select one of these. You can see we're pulling in a nice menu. Looks like there's some CSS from nice menu. I'm not too concerned. If you know a little bit about CSS, this shouldn't be too difficult to override. It looks like you can go into, we'll just take a look. We got sites, all, modules, nice menus, and you got your nice menu CSS. I recommend, if you want to override this, you can copy this file, or even just copy out the CSS you want and place that into either another CSS file, or pull it in. If you do make any changes, you do have to, I believe you're going to have to update your gardens.info file to show what style sheet you want to pull in. So you could just pull that over if you needed to make a special CSS file. But all in all, this gives me the drop down. I'll show you real quick. You get the nice arrow, you get the drop down, and it works pretty good here. And like I said, it shouldn't be too difficult to hop in and figure out how to style these menus. Looks like it's pretty basic CSS. Beyond that, I think that is just the basics. Again, the reason why I like this approach is it's using the main menu and basically just saying to spit in the nice menus in place. So if you're handing this site off to a client, they're gonna the easiest thing to pass off is the main menu, and showing them how to update and manage that versus running anything like blocks or anything like that. Again, I'm not sure how well this works on all browsers. I just discovered it, and I wanted to pass this off to the community. Thanks a lot.